Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lizzie and welcome in. Today I am bringing you guys a brand new speed build, which I actually haven't done one in quite some time. I'm not gonna lie, my building inspiration was kind of just down, but within the past, let's see, I went home for spring break about a week ago and I got a lot of inspiration while I was home. I've been building in Brindleton Bay. Unfortunately, I did do that while I was home and I did not have my PC with me, so I had to do it all on my laptop and I did not record it because I don't have any of that on my laptop. So unfortunately I won't have recordings of those, but if you guys are ever interested in seeing builds that I'm doing that I may not be able to record, feel free to check out my Instagram, which is going to be linked down below. I post all of my builds there. I try and post a build a week and 3 posts in a week, so definitely go check it out. I've got some super interesting stuff that I've been doing recently out on there. In other news, guys, so many exciting things have happened this week for us in The Sims. We have infants, so exciting, like, oh my goodness, I can't even believe it. And then on top of that, now the new pack is out, which is why you guys are getting this speed build. This is going to be my home. This is in San Sequoia, I think is how you pronounce it. This is going to be my home for my new LP, Growing Together. So I'm not sure how long that LP is going to last. It may not last very long, unfortunately. I kind of just want to do a short, fun little let's play with no restrictions, no rules, where I can just kind of check out the pack. So I'm super excited about that. Again, I don't know that it'll be super long. It could be anywhere from like 5 episodes to 20. I don't know. We'll see. Because I am a full-time college student and my life is super busy. I don't want it to take away from the things that I'm already doing on here. So yeah, it'll probably be a bit short, but I hope that I can kind of discover everything that there is to discover. I'm not going to have an upload schedule for this one. I'm going to try and keep the same upload schedule for all of my other things. However, this week will probably be a little bit more finicky in terms of what I am kind of posting. I'm not sure if Star Sign will be up this week or not, because obviously I'm going to have this one uploaded today. And then I'm going to try and have Growing Together, the first episode of that, uploaded at some point within the next couple days, if not tomorrow. So we'll just kind of have to see what happens with all of that. But let's start talking about the house a little bit. So I tried to build this house a couple of times. The first time I tried to build it, I built the exterior, but when it got to the windows and doors, it just kind of wasn't coming together how I wanted it to. The windows were too big or they were too small, and I really wanted to use new ones from the pack because I thought they were so nice. I wish we had a couple of different sizes of the windows that are on the second story, because I love those windows without kind of the borders that are on the bottom windows, but I wish they were a little bit longer so they could fill up a bit more space, but that's okay. I love them nonetheless. So yeah, this is what I ended up coming up with. It's definitely not one of my favorite exteriors. It's not super unique or anything like that, but I definitely think it kind of fit the theme of San Sequoia, which is kind of family suburban-esque style. So I kind of liked that. I've been loving this sort of greenish, very light green, kind of like a sagey color. So I've been doing that in a lot of my builds recently, actually. A little disclaimer, this is using CC, the green paneling is CC, and then the interior has a lot of CC in it. If there's anything you guys are wondering about, feel free to leave a comment down below and I will try and get back to you. It can be a little hard for me to kind of figure out what I used where, but I will try my very best. If I can find it, I will respond. I do have a non-CC speed build coming out at some point for those of you who don't use it. So that'll be super exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. That will be coming out maybe next week. I still have to finish it. It started out as a shell for a friend of mine. And then I kind of decided that I was going to decorate the interior, and so that way I could post it with all of you guys. So definitely be on the lookout for that coming next week. There will be no CC in it. So yeah, moving on to the build again. My mods are all broken. Well, not broken. I took them all out because I didn't know what was broken and I didn't know what would be fine, so I just took everything out to be safe. The only thing I have in my game right now is MC Command Center, which is because it did get updated and fixed. So my build by catalog is a bit of a mess at the moment because I don't have my Team XC Better Build by menu. So I have all of my debug and all of my stuff open all of the time because that's just how it was left when I took the mod out. But yeah, it's kind of annoying because I can't hit tab and just go straight into like cinematic camera mode. And also it's kind of hard to sort through what's debug and what's not, so my catalog is just so very cluttered, which I absolutely hate, but it's fine. I really love the way that this house kind of came together in terms of the foliage and trees and stuff. I was really worried about that because the lot is so long and I hate building on like lots that are bigger in width than they are in length. I feel like they're so awkward and so hard to just fill up space with, but the treehouse, you guys, the treehouse filled up space, and I'm so excited to see what that looks like when it is built. That'll be something that our little baby infant will be doing when she grows up, and she can kind of do that with her grandpa. So you guys are going to get to learn all about my growing together characters very, very soon. In other terms, you guys, I am fully recovered from my accident that I talked about in my last speed build. Went home for spring break and feeling a million times better, you guys. My concussion symptoms are all gone. I'm feeling like alert and no longer groggy or slow. I have no soreness. All of my bruises and stuff are gone. The only really weird side effect that I kind of still have from the accident is, while I have no bruising externally on my arm where contact was made, anytime like I'm lifting something heavy that's kind of putting pressure on that area, it does feel like very sore is not even the right word, almost like it's gonna like snap, but it's not. Like, it's not gonna snap, but that's kind of what it feels like. And I've got this really weird, really like thin, kind of rock solid bump type thing. I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but that's basically that. I have been spending all day, I'm just gonna rant, you guys. It's just gonna be a whole big rant video, but I have been spending all day kind of trying, while I've been in the middle of classes, to run back to my dorm, download the game, build a little, go back to class. Anytime I have a break, I've been like scrolling through Tumblr, waiting to see all of the new infant CC that we can get. I've downloaded a couple things, got some skin details, eyebrows, blushes, some infant eyelashes, all of that stuff, which has honestly made such a big difference. So that's super nice. And also, can we just talk about, I have not played, actually. I've only built and created some Sims, but can we just talk about this changing table? It is not that big of a deal, but it feels like just the biggest deal in the world. Guys, we can change diapers. We have to throw these diapers away. We have baby bottles that we have to throw away. The new potties, oh my goodness, that little bear clutter item in the corner, oh my goodness, it's so cute. It's all just so cute. The little like play mat on the floor with the little, I don't know, things that dangle down, so realistic. Like I see those being used with kids all the time. Like it's all so cute, and I just literally cannot contain my excitement. All of the cribs, like I don't even know what to say. The rocking chairs, the wall decals, it's kind of overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of overwhelming, and I wanted to use everything. I wanted to use everything so bad, so I tried to fit as much of it as possible in here. Yeah, half of it's CC, half of it came with the pack. It's a lot, but I love it all. So, I hope that you guys enjoy. I know it's kind of annoying because I do use a lot of CC, and that's kind of been a new thing actually. I used to never use it at all. Like I was strongly against it actually, and then I got my PC and now I use it all the time. And that's unfortunate because of course now is when I'm like filming speed builds and things like that. But as I said, if you guys ever have questions about anything that I have, feel free to ask. I will promise that I will try my very best to get back to you. If I don't, then I apologize, but I will try my very best. This is up on the gallery now, so if you guys don't have some of the stuff, feel free to decorate it yourself. The exterior will be almost exactly the same, except you will have to add new wallpaper where the green wallpaper is. But other than that, the exterior should be completely normal, and then it would just be kind of filling in the gaps in the interior. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was feeling kind of nervous about this pack. When I was watching the replay of the Sims live overview of it, I saw a lot of controversy about the pack. A lot of people were kind of saying that they were like not looking forward to it at all because it was so similar to Willow Creek and like all of this stuff, and they didn't think that there was going to be a lot of gameplay. And so I personally was like really nervous for this because I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to be like wasting a bunch of money? But after kind of watching the whole thing myself, I actually didn't even watch the whole thing, that's a lie. After watching some of it myself and kind of watching some people make reviews on the live stream, I actually am really looking forward to it. I haven't even seen all of the world yet. I've seen a couple of lots just from building, but that's about it, to be honest. I haven't seen much else, so I'm really looking forward to like getting into gameplay and just like exploring and kind of seeing what it's all about. The movie theater, you guys, I know it's a rabbit hole, but I don't even care. Like, that's so exciting that we have a movie theater now. Like, that's been something that like I know we've all kind of like downloaded off the gallery, like makeshift movie theaters and like all that kind of stuff, but now that we actually like have one in game, even though it's just a rabbit hole, I don't even care. Like, I'm just so excited about that. On top of that, I'm trying to think back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, the world. I personally think that a lot of people were saying that it looked like Willow Creek just because the trees were really similar, which I get. Of course, like, it's always really nice to get like a change of scenery, but at the same time, I think it's kind of, yes, it kind of reminds me of Willow Creek, but you also have like the water, which is kind of nice. I don't know. I personally think that it's different enough that it's okay, and I'm personally really looking forward to exploring it. I also know that a lot of people were disappointed because a lot of people want apartments, and I agree. I would love some more apartments. Like, sign me up. But I wouldn't doubt that that'll come in a future pack. I feel like the Sims team has kind of been really receptive lately of what the community has been kind of like laying out there, and I'm sure they have lots of things in the works that we don't even know about. So yeah, I'm sure that'll come eventually, but for now I feel like I'm just trying to look forward to the things that they are giving us. And in terms of gameplay, I feel like this is just gonna add so much depth to the game. No, there wasn't necessarily like any new careers or things like that, but the whole new like way of building and forming relationships, I feel like is going to be a total game changer. We have that like recreation center. I don't think that's actually what it's called, but the recreational center, the new lot type, that is super exciting, as well as just like all of the stuff that's coming with infants in this pack, like the whole milestone building and how it's gonna like literally they're gonna have milestones throughout their entire lives. That's so exciting. Like we actually kind of have some form of a memory system now built into the game, so that is so exciting. I'm so excited for that. And then also I just love how now like infants are actually going to have to kind of like learn to do things. I think someone said there was something about like baby's first laugh and lifting their head and learning to crawl and all of that stuff before they can even reach the toddler stage. And depending on, you know, how they're raised and how much there is focus placed on doing those things is kind of going to affect them throughout their entire life, is kind of what I've heard. So I'm super interested to kind of see the way that all of that works and kind of how it affects them. Going back to the build, this bathroom was really hard for me to kind of figure out the layout for, because it is in kind of like such an awkward shape and it's really small, and I really wanted to use this shower. I was like, that's another thing. That shower / tub combo thing, I am so happy we got another one of those. I've been waiting for another one of those for I don't even know how long, and this one is like so sleek and so clean, and like I just love it. I'm so excited about that. So that bathroom was kind of hard to make. This bathroom I kind of gave up on. I'm not gonna lie, I hardly added any clutter to it. I was like, I'm done with bathrooms, so yeah, sayonara. In terms of the rest of this stuff, so there's going to be 3 Sims living in this house. There's going to be a young adult who's going to be the main Sim, and then she has a infant baby girl, and then we have the dad of the young adult, and I can't remember any of their names right now, so yeah, that's my bad. But anyways, so the daughter, not the grandchild, but the daughter is divorced, and they just recently moved in to this house with her dad. Her mom passed away a while ago, and then basically the storyline is going to be that there's going to be a neighbor. So she just moved home back to her hometown, where she hasn't been in quite some time. But she does have a good relationship with her dad. But anyways, she moves back after she got divorced, and in this hometown is going to be her like high school first love, right? So he has a kid. His wife died a while ago, and so I'm sure you all can see where this is going. So that's that. I also gave up on that hallway. I almost said highway. That hallway that I just placed a rug in a little bit ago. So moving on to the family room, I could not figure out a layout for this for the life of me. I knew I kind of wanted that little playpen thing to be kind of in a corner by the fireplace. Don't ask me why, because that is a total fire hazard, safety hazard in real life. But I could not figure out a layout for this for quite some time. And then I always hate when the fireplace is like this in the middle of a wall, and then you have those 2 awkward spaces on either side, and I never know what to do with them. Because if you place 2 bookshelves, the bookshelves like don't cohesively mix well with the fireplace. And then if you put 2 pictures on either side, it just looks, I don't know, weird to me. So I always struggle so much on what to do with this. So this kind of took me a while to figure out. I think actually the way it ends up, I really, really enjoy. It came together really easily once I started just like placing things down. But you'll see that I kind of like move it all around a little bit to kind of fill up the wall, because that wall where the playpen is felt so empty without anything on it. But I didn't want to just add a picture frame, because that felt, I don't know, I just hate the way that looks with 2 picture frames on either side for my own builds. So I didn't want to do that. But anyways, we are getting kind of close to the end of this video, so I think with that I don't really have much more else to ramble on about. So yeah, with that I think I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. I'm going to have a couple more speed builds coming out within the next couple weeks. I'm going to try and do another one in San Sequoia that is completely CC free, and then I have another build of course coming out that will not be in San Sequoia but will also be CC free, so you guys will have those to look forward to and will be much more accessible for everyone to download. Also on my Instagram I recently did quite a few pack restricted builds. I have 2 completely base game builds and then 2 pack restricted builds that you guys should definitely go check out if you're into that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, and I will see you all very, very soon in the next one. Bye guys.